Hey guys, Carl here from Zeke's RC. Been wheeling and dealing on the local classifieds here again, and 2 trucks out of my collection and gained another one here. So let me show you what's on the bench. So here it is. Some of you know what this is right away. Some of you may not. It's a TRX4 Traxxas Blazer. I think this is a 72 body. Love this body. 1972 is the year that I was born, so particularly love this body. Don't particularly love the purple wheels with this red paint scheme. So, and I can't believe all of the stuff that's in this roof rack. I haven't even gone through it yet, but skateboard and some wood and a cooler and some gas jugs, and there's all kinds of stuff here. That jack's cool, but it makes it super top heavy, and the snorkel and the light, and there's a full light kit in this thing. So but she's making some frowny growling noises when you power it up and make the axles drive. So, and I'm thinking that it's pinion to spur mesh, but we'll check that out. I do plan on changing the wheels and tires. Proline Hyrux tires on this thing, which are cool. But yeah, like I said, that purple's got to go. I'm thinking something like, you know, these Swampers. Look at that, 2.2 Swamper. I mean, this thing's obviously a trail truck and high anyway, so let's make it a little higher and be careful driving it and have some fun with it. So we'll try them. We may try my crawler tires for a minute, those 1.9 BFGs. Anyway, we'll try something on it here and fix the growly noises, and we'll take it out and get it on video, so stay tuned. All right, these guys here, what do you think if we put them on this guy? What do you think about that, huh? I think that's cool too. Maybe we'll swap old green and blue for purple and silver here, and that'll top this truck off. Yeah, look for me to do that in the future. That'll be awesome. Alright guys, I just tried to unclip this body and set it over here while I worked on the chassis, just on the open spot on the shelf there. And boy, the weight of all this stuff up here just tried to bow that thing down and whatnot. So sorry as I deal with my phone there. But anyway, obvious to me that we need to unload some of the scale accessories here. So let's have a look and see what's here. I'm more than curious. This looks like a toe strap. This orange guy, let's see, it's just raveled around here, it looks like. So there we go, it's free. That's cool. We might have some fun with that in the near future. I undid this cargo rack. Let's see if I can get it away from snagging on everything. Okay, so the cargo rack, we got a, what is this, a cooler? That's anchored down somehow. So we got a cooler, a couple of gas cans, that one's anchored down. That's a tote, plastic tote. That's a land anchor that's zip tied on there. One of them land anchors that you hook your winch to, and it digs down deeper and deeper as you pull on it. We got a skateboard. We got some wood in a rack, and it's zip tied on. A couple of sleeping bags, that's cool. And a Proline bag with who knows what in it. I'll have to open that up. And then the jack and like the lights. So at least that helps. Let me get out the dikes and take care of some of these that are still stuck on there, and we'll get back to you. Okay, here's a look at the chassis. Everything stock Traxxas, including the motor. So this guy didn't get run a whole lot. Still got the diff lockers in it and the whole deal. So yeah, this will give way to a 1080 soon, and this guy will probably give way to a 35 or a 45T, just to make it less of a screamer in high gear. And that's an interesting light kit here. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen one like that before. But let me plug this thing in and let you hear the growly noise that it makes. Alright, I'm going to work on tires first. I'm going to unmount these, put these tires on these purple wheels, and put the Hyruxes on these wheels. And maybe add some weights to the Hyrux tires on these wheels. So I won't bore you with all of that, but I'll bring you in for some highlights. Man, look how good this truck looks with these purple, these are Trio wheels with weights in the center of them. So this was actually a good upgrade for this truck. But man, those purple wheels just top this thing off, top that whole package off. This guy's for sale. I'm gonna put it up on the classified ads here locally, and 300 bucks. Let her go. This body's never ran. There's not a scratch on it anywhere. And it has the aluminum grill upgrade, because I always ran it with a military like Kaiser M15 body on it that I painted myself. So anyway, that looks awesome. I just thought I'd bring you guys back in for that. Alright guys, so I'm getting these Hyruxes put together on these green and blue wheels. These ones have no weights. These ones I decided to do minimal weights. See that? Just kind of on the four corners there, if you will. I'll weigh these up and let you know what they weigh. But I'm only doing 2 of these, so they'll be on the fronts. These are weightless, so we'll see how that works on the truck. Hey guys, we're back on the RC bench here. I'm gonna take this Traxxas ESC out of this TRX4 and replace it with the 1060 that I have. That's already got a Dean's connector on it, because I don't run this goofy thing. So let's do that so I can power this thing up. That's been pretty hot right there. I hope that doesn't boil down to a problem that I find somewhere in the transmission. Anyway, let's get this ESC. The Traxxas is famous for a reverse stall. You hit reverse really quick and the thing just sits there and goes, huh? And doesn't do a damn thing. So we're gonna fix that. The 1060 is way better, and we're gonna throw it in here. Alright guys, this truck's been a bit of a hot mess express, to quote Holly Fowler. Shout out if you know whose channel that is. Anyway, Traxxas ESC is out. And the light kit is out, because man, it was all interfering, how it was tied into power, and I was getting all kinds of weird interference issues and stuff. It was tied into the motor and tied into the steer servo and all kinds of craziness. So gone, much cleaned up. 1080 ESC is in. Really basic, no more, basic Traxxas wiring going on here now. So I wanted to show you something here. She's powered up. Watch this motor, careful. You see that thing moving on the mount? So we've got some serious pinion to spur issues going on there. So I'm gonna open that up, we'll have a look. Alright, we got the motor cover off, and you look how chewed up that spur is. See that, guys? How flat teeth here and there. And when I grabbed the motor, the pinion fell off, so it wasn't even tight. So yeah, there's my problems. So anyway, what is this? A 21 turn? I think I have a 35 or a 45 turn. And I know I've got a steel spur gear here. I was just checking it for slop. She looks kind of sloppy, but I can see it turning the drive lines and whatnot, and the transmission gears sound good now that that's all out of the way. So yeah, I think that's gonna fix her. We'll get back on that later. All right, here's all the pieces to make the repairs. 10-tooth pinion. I've got 2 spurs here, one's plastic and one's steel. I've got a 35T motor. Here's the stock Traxxas motor that I need the motor block off of, or mount, whatever you want to call that. And then this is my optional bag of pieces, which includes some slipper clutches in case I need one for this install. So let's get to work on this. All right, new slipper clutches installed. And tighten it as tight as I can get it, because I like to kind of just bypass my slipper clutches. I hate it when they work loose and you're doing this job again. Old slipper clutch right here with the teeth missing off of it. And the motor and the pinion are next here, so let's get going on that. Alright, blazer's all back together. 35 turn motor, 9-tooth pinion. Straightened the wiring all out. Still don't know what happened on the thermonuclear meltdown there, but it's okay, holds the battery in fine. Yeah, she's all cleaned up, looks good. She's ready for a body and a test run, so let's do this. Second gear. First gear. That ought to keep me out of trouble. That's full down first gear. I'm okay with that. If I can't roll it over in first gear, I'm okay with that. I can be careful in second. But she rubs on the body a little. You gotta love those 2.2s on this though, so. I'm probably just gonna trim, it's that back, I can see it right there. I just trim that up a little bit and see what I get. Alright, I just cleaned this roof rack off. I kind of like the roof rack, and there's holes in the top, so we're kind of dedicated to it. So I think I'm going to leave it there, but I had to clean it off because look at this. All the stuff's sitting here on my scale. 6.3 ounces, and that didn't include this toe strap and the cargo net. So now we're at 7.7. That's a lot of weight up on right on top. That's crazy.